So the United States of America and the Trump administration has issued a travel advisory and marking Ghana and Burkina Faso unsafe to travel to because of terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. But today we're going to discuss the truth about what's going on the ground in those countries. So let's go. My name is Ambassador Tim Ford Jr. of the African Union AUCS, and I've been living over in East Africa, Tanzania for almost 5 years now, and I help my people invest, rebuild, and return over to the continent of Africa and build generational wealth through real estate. And today we are sitting here while it's raining very, very hard over here in East Africa, Tanzania. As many of you guys know, it's rainy season right now, and I had to get some work done, so I could not allow this rain to stop me from getting my work done and coming to the people and letting them know about what's really going on right now. But yeah, let's go. We saw recently how they tried to paint Captain Ibrahim Traore in a negative light on the world stage and say that he was stealing gold from his people and not taking care of his people over in Burkina Faso. So they've been strategically trying to paint a negative picture about some of the leaders over here on the continent of Africa because they're deciding to stand up and assert their dominance and take their sovereignty over in their country. So a lot of the Western countries are very upset about the African leaders standing up for themselves. So they're beginning to try and paint these negative images and say bad things about what the leaders are doing over here on the ground. But let's really talk about the good things that President Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing, even though they're trying to paint this negative picture about his country and him as an individual. What has Traore done? He's expelled French military bases. He's called for African control of gold, cotton, and minerals. He's promoted unity among African nations against foreign exportation. And he's also rejected IMF and World Bank loans to promote financial independence. And he's opened Burkina Faso's first local gold processing plant. And he launched new cotton factories to boost local industries. And he also cut ministry salaries, raised civil servants' pay, and he modernized agriculture with tractors, seeds, and farmer support. And he also banned colonial court dress and restored traditional Burkinabe attire. And he banned French military operations and media outlets, and he's pushed for major infrastructure projects like roads and a new airport. And on top of that, one thing that's not mentioned on this list, he's done an amazing job with prison reform over in his country. Now, what he's done with the prisoners over in Burkina Faso is actually put them to work in the agriculture sector to teach them skills and to teach them lessons on how to become farmers on their own, so that when they get out of jail, they become productive citizens and they're not just in there wasting taxpayers' dollars and not benefiting the country in itself. So what he's done is he's given them a job that also produces something and helps the country produce something, so the country continue to push forward. So he's not just getting free labor and taking advantage of them like most countries do with their prisoners. So he's over there doing some amazing things, as we can see based off of this list. But if we let mainstream media tell us and paint the picture, they will have us thinking that he's doing bad things and stealing the gold. But what we can see is he's doing everything he can to help his people get into a better position. Now let's get over to Ghana real quick so y'all can understand what's going on over there. So Ghana's new president, John Mahama, had the audacity to invite President Captain Ibrahim Traore over to his country as he was being inaugurated as the new president in the country. And Ibrahim Traore came over there and showed his support for Ghana. And by him calling Ibrahim Traore to his inauguration, that shows to the Western world that he's backing him, he's with him, and he's standing beside him as we continue to try and fight against Western imperialism as they try to continue to exploit us as a people. And not only did he invite President Captain Ibrahim Traore to his inauguration, he also was a part of creating something that banned minors from selling directly to foreigners over in Ghana. So Ghana has banned all foreigners from trading in its local gold market as part of efforts to boost national revenue and streamline the country's mining sector. It follows the enactment of a new law earlier this month that grants exclusive authority of gold mining to a new state body, the Ghana Gold Board. So my people over in Ghana has created a Ghana Gold Board that protects their gold and protect their assets so they won't be stolen from and taken advantage of. So many of the foreigners go into these countries and try to get deals on on the low, and they take advantage of what's going on in the country. So they'll get something for very, very cheap and take it out of the country and have the price skyrocketed, and the country don't even benefit from at the rate that it was supposed to. Now, we've known about exploitation for decades, about how they go into different countries and steal gold and take things and not pay a fair share to the people of that country. So this is something to help mitigate us having to deal with that as a people over in Ghana. So they created this gold board to sell the gold at a rate that would benefit the miners and the country at the same time. So essentially, the miners would take this gold to the gold board, then the gold board would process it, then the gold board would price it, then the gold board would sell it to the foreigners and the companies who want to buy it. So now the government has put something in the middle to help them to be able to tax it properly, to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that come with gold and many of the minerals that they have within their country. But let's learn about the Ghana Gold Board real quick. So the Ghana Gold Board, Gold Bot, is the sole authority with exclusive right to buy, sell, weigh, grade, assay, value, and export gold and other precious minerals in Ghana. The Ghana Gold Board functions under the oversight and supervision of the Ministry of Finance of the Republic of Ghana. And this is their mission and their vision. We are committed to excellence in precious minerals trading, value addition, and customer satisfaction, which is rooted in our vision, mission, core values, and our object under the Ghana Gold Board Act 1140-2025. And their vision is this: to be a world-class gold trading organization promoting sustainability, traceability, and value addition for economic transformation. And their mission is this: to oversee, monitor, regulate, and undertake the trading, assay, export, and other related activities in respect of gold and other precious minerals, while promoting value addition, combating gold smuggling, and supporting small-scale miners and sustainability initiatives, with the ultimate goal of generating foreign exchange for Ghana and supporting gold reserve accumulation by the Bank of Ghana. So in the past, they used to be able to just smuggle gold right out of the country of Ghana, causing it to lose a lot of money in the process and miss a lot of opportunities as a country. Ghana lost an estimated $1.2 billion in gold revenue in 2022 due to illegal smuggling. This loss of revenue was attributed to 60 tons of gold being smuggled out of the country through illegal channels. The finance minister, Dr. Kasiel Atoforsan, emphasized that this illicit outflow deprived Ghana of critical foreign exchange and government revenue. So these people are clearly upset that our countries are standing up for themselves and standing strong and boldly and saying, you know what, we're not going to continue to be exploited. So this is why they're trying to paint a negative picture and get people from traveling over to the motherland right now. They can't bully anymore, and they don't have the same influence that they once had over us as a people right now. So all they can do is use their media outlets to try and smear campaign our people, so that the people who don't really understand the world and the geopolitical landscape right now will believe what the media is saying and not take a chance and a risk on coming over here to the continent of Africa. Now, they know that a lot of our people are moving over here and deciding to come back home and deciding to set up roots in Ghana. They were just cool with Ghana and promoting the year of return a few years ago, and now they're not, because they're deciding to stand up for themselves. So they understand that if more and more of us continue to come together, continue to stand up, continue to be bold, continue to take our rightful positions, they will slowly but surely continue to lose their power all over the continent of Africa. Now, it's been dwindling little by little as we've been speaking since 2020 and before that, actually, but it's getting worse and worse for them now. And now they're trying to say, you know what, they still think that they have this power over our minds that they used to have. Like, things have changed so much. We still have some people that fall for the jargon that's put on the mainstream media, and we still have some people that really allow them to stop them from moving. But for the most part, our people not really falling for that no more. We really know what's going on, and I'm grateful that I'm able to be on the ground to give people the real information about what's going on over here on the continent of Africa. Because, man, as we see, they be lying, bro, for no reason. Like, they don't even have to lie, but they're lying. So we're gonna keep bringing the truth and keep bringing the real and let y'all know what's really going on the ground over here. If you're watching our content, you're probably interested in coming over to the continent of Africa, where you're in luck. I have a free document that gives you everything you need to know in order to have a solid foundation so that you come over here successfully. All you have to do is sign up to our newsletter at our website, and you'll be sent that document directly to your inbox. And also, we have a free course that gives you everything you need to know so that when you decide to come over here, you have everything you need so that you can be good to get started. And we offer Swahili courses as well for those who are interested. If you want to be well-rounded and speak the language of Swahili so that you can come over here and be competent and handle your business properly, join us in our self-paced Swahili course as well. And we also offer consultations for those who are interested. I will sit on the phone with you and answer all the questions that you have to make sure that you and your family know everything you guys need to know so that y'all can make a smooth transition over here to the continent of Africa. And last, but certainly not least, we have a membership community of like-minded individuals who are working together and coming over here to the continent of Africa to hold each other accountable and build alongside one another. So if you're interested in joining our community or taking advantage of any other resources that we have for you guys, make sure you just click the link in the description box and join us at our website, and we got you, all right? Since we're here, gotta show y'all some of the products real quick.
This I'm not your body ready. I'm not your body.
Yeah, natural product.
Not your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come closer. Come. Busy Beachy. And also, if you're interested in getting an herbal consultation to learn traditional methods and ways to help you overcome any illness or sickness you've been dealing with, click the link in the description box and sign up for our herbal consultations now, and my beautiful wife got you. And also, if you're interested in learning how to make herbal products and learning the traditional methods to foster in healing from different diseases, and also how to set up FDA GMP compliant herbal businesses, join us in our FordsHerbal Medicine Academy, where my beautiful wife, licensed herbal practitioner and student midwife, will teach you how to do everything in order to set up your business properly and learn how to make your products properly. So join us if you're interested. Karibu. And speaking of keeping it real and talking about what's going on the ground over here, I got one of my sisters, African superstar. She's over in Ghana right now. She's from the UK. She's one of the sisters who inspired me to come over here. I was watching her content back in the day before I decided to come, and she was over in Ghana doing her thing and letting people know what was possible on the continent of Africa. So I hit her up and I said, hey, is it unsafe over in Ghana? Are they lying? Like, what's the real going on? And this is what she had to say. I haven't seen any recent drastic changes here. It's business as usual. Obviously, the heightened advisories are retaliation for sacking foreigners from the gold mining sectors. Now, hey, that's somebody on the ground over there. And if y'all want to see what she talk about and how she's doing her thing over there in Ghana, I'll make sure I tag her so y'all can go check her out and see what she's doing over there and go support her work and what she's doing, all right? But yeah, our sister is on the ground over there, and she let you guys know right there that, hey, there's not anything changed. Things are the same from when they just was promoting the year of return a few years ago. It's business as usual, but what they're talking about is in response to the people standing up for themselves. And I also have a sister over in Burkina Faso that I reached out to, and she informed me that, hey, it's underdeveloped. Yes, there's a lot that needs to be done. There's a lot of work that's in place, but it's not unsafe. It's a real revolution, and our people over there working, and they're serious about building their country back up and protecting their president. But outside of that, it's not unsafe. It's not terrorism that's haunting people and bothering people. They're actually building and working, and the worst thing that you have to deal with in Burkina Faso is just underdevelopment. That's all she said. She was like, it's not peaches and cream. We have beautiful things over here in Tanzania, and she even tried to inform me, like, hey, bro, just keep promoting Tanzania, because what you guys have over in Tanzania is completely different from Burkina Faso. So just the living situation and the way things are is different from one another, but it's not unsafe for our people to be over there. They're welcoming our people. They want our people to come over there, bring their skills and bring their resources back to their country. But this is an attack that mess with our people's mind that really will stop them from traveling and coming over to Burkina Faso or Ghana right now. It's no coincidence that it's these two countries that they are targeting and saying do not go to. We see what just happened with President Captain Ibrahim Traore and how he was able to bring the entire world together when Langley decided to lie about what he was doing. There was protests all around the world in many of the countries, even in the Western countries. They were saying, no, leave him alone. We're not going for that. We understand what's going on. We know what y'all trying to do. So they are still going to continue to try their campaign. They're still going to try and paint a negative picture. It's not going to stop them. So you got to have a strong mind and understand that this is just propaganda. This is a tool that they've been using for hundreds of years, where they will paint a bad picture and have people scared of going to see the truth and going to see the reality for themselves. So thankfully, we all have people like us, and we have each other over here on the ground, and we can have these real conversations about what's really going on. And we can really understand and see that, hey, they just mad and upset that they losing their power. They just mad that we have the audacity to think that we can do something for ourselves. Once again, like, we have some people on the ground who have good hearts, and they have the right mindset. They're trying to help. They want to see Africa come up. They want to see how they can do their part and help Africa do their thing. But we have governmental entities. We have people who have a vested interest in keeping Africa at the state it is. Think about it. If the United States of America exploiting all these different countries and getting so much money, don't you think they're going to be hurt? Don't you think that's going to mess them up in some sort of way? They're going to feel like, they're taking a hit because they're not having the same revenue that they were once getting at a cheaper rate. So they feel some type of way about what they're dealing with. It's hurting them. But it's time for us to go. It's time for us to heal. It's time for us to get into a better position as a people, as a continent, so that we can do what needs to be done. Things have to change. We can't stay in that position forever. I hope y'all didn't think that we would stay in that position under y'all foot forever. It's time to wake up. It's time for y'all to understand that you need to create fair deals. It's time for you to understand that we are not going for the BS anymore. We understand the geopolitical landscape. We understand how the world operates now, and we have different access to different technology now, and we can take advantage of how we can do things as a people now. That's why so many of us are waking up, because we know and understand now, like, man, y'all been playing with us. Y'all been trying to scare us. Y'all been doing different tactics and doing different things to try to stop us from coming together, trying to stop us from believing in one another, strategically doing things to pull us apart. And now we really understand what's been going on, and now we understand the hidden hand that's been at play. So it's not going to work anymore. We're coming together. So don't fall for the hype. Don't let them lie to y'all. Don't believe what they saying about unsafe in our African countries. Now, as long as you're not bothering nobody, as long as you're not trying to kill nobody, as long as you're not trying to hurt anyone in any kind of way, man, you good over here. Come over here and mind your business and build something and come alongside your people, and you'll be okay. We good at home. We good at home, y'all. We good. We just got to get back home and get connected with our people, find our tribe. And when I say find your tribe, I mean, like, you will find your people that you're connected to. You don't have to go and necessarily go and get a DNA test and do all of that. Yeah, that's good too. But you'll have a spiritual connection to your people that you're supposed to build with and work with and be a part of. So come over here, find your tribe, stay out the way, handle your business, do your thing, and you'll be okay, man. It's not unsafe. It's not anything to be worried about. Just be focused and mind your business. And of course, if you're someone who doing something, who put yourself in an unsafe situation, then something might happen to you. Like, if you doing things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, illegal activities, or just in environments you know you're not supposed to be in, then some unsafe things might happen. Let me just keep it real and give a disclaimer. Like, there are hoods and unsafe places in every country. Like, there's unsafe places in America. There's unsafe places in every country. So if you put yourself in the wrong environment and do some crazy things and disrespect some people and do some stuff you're not supposed to be doing, then you might be unsafe. Like, I'm going to say that. Don't just think you can go and be disrespectful in these countries and then be safe. No, there's consequences for actions if you do things you're not supposed to do as well now, all right? But don't be afraid to travel over there, because I promise you this. There will be a lot of them on them planes going to these countries. They are going to offer humanitarian support because they feel guilty for what's been happening. They understand what their forefathers have done, so they're trying to right the wrongs in their way as well. Some of the ones with the good hearts, they're going to these countries and trying to support as well. And they'll be on those planes despite what the travel bans say, despite what the travel advisories say. So you have to understand that this is a mind game. They understand the value and the power of their social media platforms, of their media platforms, of the power that they have over over our minds because we've been subjugated to only listen to their news for so long. But stretch out and listen to other news sources and look at what's really going on the ground, so you can really understand and see that things are not what they say on their platforms. All right, so guys, let me know in the comment box what you think about what they're saying about Ghana and Burkina Faso. Do you believe it, or do you think that they're just trying to play games and mess with y'all mind and scare people out of coming to the continent of Africa? Please let me know what you guys think. And also let me know where you guys tuning in from. If it's in the Western world, let me know which city you tuning in from. And if you're on the continent of Africa, let me know which country you watching us from. I always love to see where my people showing love from and where they coming to check us out at. I always love to see. So definitely let me know where y'all tuning in from. And if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned to the content where I will bring you the geopolitical news about what's going on the continent of Africa. And I will give you some of the history I've learned while being over here on the ground and show you my journey. And if you want to support us in any kind of way, we have CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon down in the description box. So if you want to support us in keeping this work moving forward on the continent of Africa, we appreciate it and we're grateful for it. So click the link in the description box if you want to support. And if you supported or shown love in any way in the past, we're grateful for it. We're thankful for the love. We're thankful for the donations, and we're thankful for the well wishes that sent our way as we continue to do this work on the continent of Africa. We don't take it for granted, and we're grateful that you guys show us love. All right. And if you stay tuned to the end, thank you for your attention. I don't take it for granted. I hope this content was able to bring some value and you see the truth about what's really going on the ground in Ghana and Burkina Faso. Don't let these people stop you from making a move that's going to benefit you and your people and your family, so that we can be on the right side of history and build generational wealth for our families. All right. So, hey, stay strong out there. Keep the shalom peace, and don't let these people stop you on your journey. All right. Shalom.